I'm Ty.
I'm Brady.
I'm Isaac.
So this is our filter, like you said, it's based off of filtration. And then gravity pulls the water from the influent right here through the filter and then into the effluent tank right there. And then we have our wastewater in this bucket that we pour in there.
What's in your wastewater?
Residential stuff. Like you said, there's like industrial, commercial, and like residential waste. And ours is just residential. There's a lot of toilet paper.
Toilet paper, Band-Aids, towels, sticks, rocks, candy wrappers.
We had some other samples that we used earlier that were more dirty. There's a lot of more dirt and different stuff like that, similar to theirs, but we just kept it on this side to make it more effective, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that was too fast.
Definitely glad we tested this outside.
So, you want me to tell you what you just got fined for?
Littering?
By the EPA?
Yeah.
An SSO, a sanitary sewer overflow. They charge you by the gallon.
By the gallon?
That's right.
Luckily, this is only a 5-gallon bucket, so it's not too much money.
So what? Tell me what you give me what happened here in results.
And can you talk about too here? You ended up using just the filter system, but the other systems you had looked at, and why you chose not to demonstrate those?
Yeah, we looked at.
Price was a problem.
Yeah, it was
The
price.
price was a problem for what? What systems did you consider?
Well, we considered like a skimmer system, like that was over there, the organic suspended solids to skim off stuff like the fats and oils and the greases. But we couldn't think of a way to like practically pull that off and be like cost effective for the budget that we had. So we stuck to the filtration, and we also thought of like boiling off the contaminants. I mean, boiling off the water to leave behind the contaminants.
Why didn't boiling? Why wasn't it chosen?
It just wasn't. We couldn't implement it into like this system without it being too like unwieldy and stuff.
We thought of a hot plate.
Yeah, kind of like a big like hot surface with like a big beaker on top, basically, where the influent goes on top of it and then boils out. But the problem with that is you're boiling out the water, not the contaminants.
So I noticed you have a big shutoff valve here, and you went with wide open right from the get-go. Is there a reason?
Well, in our filtration system, like using gravity as it, we couldn't get the pipe low enough, and it needs a lot of, I guess, gravity to pull it through the tube, all of the contaminants.
So I noticed you didn't have to pump. You used gravity to flow the treatment all the way through.
Yeah.
Is that why? Why did you?
Because gravity's free.
Because gravity is free. That's good engineering. Is there anything else you want to say? Let's look at the quality at the end. How would you describe that quality?
Clear.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Did you remove all your solids?
I think there's a little bit of sunscreen in there, but yeah, all the solids are out.
So you've got maybe some, did you remove any of the pathogens and viruses?
Well, any bio waste that were on the toilet paper is probably, some might be in there, but the toilet paper probably dissolved a lot of it.
Tell me about this filter here.
It's 3 layers. Consists of 1 layer of eco-friendly garden fabric, in the middle cheesecloth, and then on top of it another layer of the eco-friendly garden fabric.
And the cheesecloth is made of cotton, so it's also biodegradable.
So it is a biodegradable filter.
Yes.
What was your design capacity?
5 gallons.
This bucket was a little bit less than 5 gallons, but you saw it spill. It really depends on the pipe, really, and how sturdy everything is set up. But I don't know, maybe this one's like 2 or 3 gallons.
So what were some lessons learned?
Don't start wide open.
Yeah.
Your spill.
You need to be more controlled with like your flow.
So if you had it to do over again, that's one of them. Anything else?
In the process, in general, not just necessarily in the demo today.
Another filtration system at the end.
Yeah, I did a lot of research into like specifically like urine and poop to see like how you would like neutralize that. And I actually found a report that NASA developed like back in the 50s, like at the beginning of the space age, that had like a table that had like the top, like I think it was like 30 or 40 prevalent compounds that's in urine. And so I was looking into that to figure out like individual steps that you would take to filter each one of them. But
What's the most useful aspect of urine?
it's mostly water.
And it can be reused, right?
Yeah, it can be reused. Yeah.
And what is the part that can't be reused?
Uric acid.
In urea,
Yeah, the urea.
which is primarily what element?
I remember.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen. Yeah.
What's nitrogen good for?
Soil, like fertilizer.
So behind you is a field of hay. That field was grown with biosolids. They're the stabilized sludge from the process that you just saw. And that field's been applied with biosolids. That's why it's green and yields twice as much as a field of the same size without biosolids fertilizer.
Wow.
So you have nitrogen in your effluent, and you also have nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium in the solids themselves that don't need to be wasted. What are you planning on doing with this? The solids. There's only really one thing you can do with it. It's not a trick question. You got to throw it away.
Take it to the landfill, really.
You're right. But if you were to filter in your solids, your organic matter that's reusable, separate from your trash, then you would have a usable.
Like a biomass kind of thing.
Exactly.
For fuel.
And that's why in our wastewater treatment plant you saw the headworks where the trash is separate from the organic matter, because the organic matter is reusable,
Yeah.
but the trash isn't.
Right.
And which one do you think is more in a wastewater treatment plant, the trash or the organic matter? A lot more.
Yeah.
70,000 tons a year. So thank you all. You did a great job. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to speak for you, but I'm impressed.
No, we want you to speak first.
Okay.
Partner.
Okay.
I'll speak for me later.